Enchantress creep's also heavily mitigated by the heavy block there. So overall, I like the Vici Gaming draft quite a bit, but it's gonna
get some easy kills. Blinked aggressively. Fada in big trouble now. And he's going to be going down for sure. This is first blood.
That's very unfortunate. Misery can't get in range for the deny in time. Yeah. So Axe maybe has the option of farming up the wolves just to his west here and getting the blink dagger that way. I mean, pretty quick, easy kills here, and then he can also get the 8-minute rune spawn down bottom. But we're gonna be looking up top where FY is coming in with the spirits here, trying to do some damage. It's Misery to get hit by the Sun's beautiful sonic wave, knocking him out. And now Fata's all by himself, just wants to trade his life 1-for-1. He will succeed in that regard, but still, it is a tough spot to be in as Bone 7 gets stunned up by another Dragon Tail. Bone 7 will go down. Nice hit. The overwhelming odds will be able to trade his life 1-for-1 against Super, and that's going to make the kill score 3-9 as Hao looks for the Dragon Tail long range and gets the distance to bring No Tail low, but No Tail pops the ice path in the choke point. FY going to be hit from the low ground, no uphill miss, and FY now down to 40 HP. Should sacrifice himself to the Ancients, or maybe not. I'm not sure right now. It's going to be Hao stunning out on Eternal Envy, and both of them might be killed off if iceiceice misses the call, gets the dunk in the end, but man, it has been just an insane engagement. Luckily, iceiceice did very slow in projectile and in animation, so they're just going to go for the tower here. It looks like they'll be able to take this at the least, flat canning down the wave, while, of course, under the tower. iceiceice coming in with the smoke, looking for the two-man call. We'll only be able to find one hero. It's going to be Envy, though. If they can just zap him, Sonic Wave and dunk, and Envy's down. They get the movement speed buff to go for more. Bone 7 will TP out, but we're going to see Big Daddy No Tail taken down, and maybe Misery as well. As fast as he seems with the boots and natural movement speed, the Ice Vortex keeps him in range, and they'll pick up a third. So they bring down 3 heroes, and the tower was destroyed by Jakiro. So in the end, still just made the call to fall back together, because they realize that there is more than what they see within the fog of war. They saw Fata farming the wave, but they also know the smoke was broken by somebody that wasn't the Bristleback. So they have to choose it carefully, and it looks like they're going to take the bait. Going in here, getting the relocate play. It's going to be a 5-on-5. Fata going to be going down first, but a massive duel, bringing down FY, and now going to be bringing down Hao. They're turning it the fight on its head. Super has to go in full retreat here, and Envy's just looking for one more target, but a nice juke spot from iceiceice. He can blink out anytime, and Super now has that cooldown as well, but Fenrir walking into trouble. It's going to be a call plus a cold feet. Oh, iceiceice getting melted. Super going on to Bone 7 and will be killing him off. Fenrir now cleaned up by Eternal Envy, and Super having to blink out in just 5 seconds. Ice Path coming out sooner, though. It's gonna connect.
A lot of their damage going the way, so they're tanking up nicely on him. He's going to go for that BKB, and they're going to go for the counterplay here. Oh, it just showed. Fada just showed, but they can still go on FY here.
Yeah, still gets the duel, and I think they have enough damage. Just one quick hit, and FY will be going down. Winner will be killed off immediately. It looks like the winner wins an execution abruptly, but still, Fata going to be pursued 1v3. Some good quick play damage, and the call down coming through here. Fata is still alive, still running, and still surviving. How will be brought down, or maybe not. The call
macro
is not going to do enough, and that is going to be iceiceice in retreat. So
Fada living there is huge. I can't believe he got out of there.
Yeah,
you
seriously.
slippery Fada, you. But they need to be careful. Envy is going to get caught.
Big
mechanism on No Tail? What?
That is still a big kill on Envy there. Yeah, the mech came out at a pretty insane timing for the Jakiro, but Fada's going in and going to be creamed by this Ice Blast Sonic Wave. That combo just can kill off anybody, but we will see an Impetus Strike trade the Axe's life for the Jakiros. And overall, I don't feel like this is very... So right now, Fata going to be breaking his smoke, coming in the flank here. Fenrir is going to be exposed a little bit, and the Radiant Observer Ward will see him now. Fenrir going to be caught inside the duel. There's not going to be a relocate in time, or is there? He relocated back. Fenrir is still alive. They go for the Sonic Wave. Massive damage from both sides. Hao and the Envy pop the BKBs. Bone 7 will be dunked down first, and now Hao, all by himself, isolated, will be going down. But there's the Ice Blast. Going to connect with the call. Berserkers going to be bringing down Envy, while Misery just goes for some impetus play. Too close in proximity to actually bring down iceiceice. Fata on the backside is trying to bring down FY, will succeed with that, and Fenrir will go down too. Back over to the Axe. The Mud Golems plus Misery will finally bring down iceiceice and turn it into a 4 for...
Where they're slow enough to reliably make it a stun. Sure, if you can do the vacuum combination into the Jakiro, that's great, but still you'll have 0 stuns throughout the whole game, and it's really, really hard to lock down a Wisp lineup when you have 0 stuns.
Alright, we're going to see the Aegis picked up by Super here. Roche is gone, but we're going to see the jump onto Bristleback. Fata exposed. He thinks the Haste Rune is a God Rune, but he's locked down too hard, and he just goes down outright. And I guess that's it. I mean, the Enchantress having just come back into it. Will just creep cut the wave while they go in for the high ground here. No buyback on the Enchantress. As far as overall buybacks, we're looking at 1 on the Legion and none others for the Cloud9. They will get nice overwhelming odds here, pull the creep wave back, but it's in the end they have to address how. And they're going to go do it with a duel. Going to be going in here. A lot of damage, but the Relocate pulls him out, and now Envy is going to be the target, taking a lot of right clicks directly, and he will be dunked down just barely within the Culling Blade threshold. Really nice time for iceiceice. That would have been like within 20 HP of the insta-kill. Now we see the tier 3 going down without Envy. Can they even hold their racks? This is so crucial. We're going to see the Ice Path fly out from Big Getty No Tail, hitting onto 2 heroes, but in the end the melee is down. They still have to address the Aegis of Super, and he's getting healed up by FY, who has the Tether, the Overcharge, and all the mana to flow. So that leaves Cloud9 racksless in the mid lane, and Vici Gaming RC down bottom. Envy try to push on a tier 1. Instead, he'll be punished heavily with the call, and they're going to go with all these spirits. Perfect onto Envy, and he's going to be dunked down. So killing spree for Axe. 70 more seconds for
this assault for a long time now, and they're going to be picking up a freaking Solar Crest on this freaking FY Wisp. Has been phenomenal.
So we're going to see right now a lot of damage coming into How and Super. Good macro player just kind of forcing him back here. But we're going to see the duel not come out as we see a better call. And the Relocate actually flubs a little bit. But we're still going to be seeing Super back off here. Can't withstand the Misery right clicks. This Impetus does do quite a bit of damage, BKB or not. So
yeah, eggs completed finally.
Yeah, so now we're going to see How just kind of doing the slow siege, putting the Corrosive Breath into the tower, attacking quite fast with his Overcharge. And No Tail is now out of mana and about to be out of life. He gets caught out by the stun, and they nuke him down. Now Fata going forward, but iceiceice, oh, he used the call actually on the Jakiro. Unfortunately, he doesn't have that for Fata, who now can do major work. The Impetus Strikes and the Quill Spray right clicks, bringing How low, but FY keeps him alive the entire time while iceiceice turns it around with a 2-man call, bringing down the Bristleback, bringing down the Gyro. And that is going to be game. Walking down happily to this bottom tier 3, to this Rax. There is pretty much no hope left for Cloud9. They'll buy back on the Bristleback. They're in desperation here, but one more call, and that will seal their fate. We're going to see iceiceice look for it. The Shiva's call on to Misery, and with one Dragon Tail or Breathe Fire connecting, that should be him going down. The Nature's Attendants are not enough to keep him alive.
Oh, he got the Ghost Scepter off on the duel.
7. Oh, it's a winner for Fenrir. And it's in...
outplayed.
Yeah, seriously. At this point, it's a victory in the small things and the big ones. We see him getting the dual victory and the game shortly thereafter. 38 minutes in, Vici Gaming take it to Cloud9. 44-19 is the kill score, and they obviously are showing that they are hungry for that 3rd place win. A lot of pride on the line. I mean, if you consider the stakes here, it's not just $10,000. It's the aspect of if Vici Gaming lose,